to please you. So many times I have young men come to me asking me and telling me, man, like, I'm always disappointing my father. There's nothing I can do that can make him happy. He's like, you gotta be a doctor no matter what. If anything else, I'm gonna disown you. You have to marry a woman or a man from this tribe, from such and such background, or else that's it. You have to do this, you have to do that, and it becomes impractical and impossible. Yes, you have that right to demand such things, but understand the balance in that. You could be a facilitator of them disobeying you. And on the day of judgment, do you not think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask you about that relationship? This amana that He gave you in your hands to care for this child. And you abused that. You abused your power, your authority. Physical abuse, emotional abuse, spiritual abuse, the list goes on. And the kids can't take it. And the parents come to me like, my son, my daughter don't even listen to me anymore. Can you go talk to them? I'm like, wow, what's going on? What happened? How did it get to this? And yes, of course, we have stories where the parent is the best they possibly can be, and they still turn away from them and they run away from them, their kids. These things happen, but look introspectively and reflect on yourself. What role do you play? Remember, like I heard this khutbah right here last week. Our guest imam that came, our guest sheikh, he was talking, his whole khutbah was about the Prophet ﷺ's relationship with his daughter, ﷺ. I was almost in tears. And he was reflecting on how the Prophet ﷺ, he was a father as well. We have examples in this. Anytime he saw his daughter Fatima radiallahu anha, he would get up for her, to greet her. He would offer her his warm seat. He would kiss her on the forehead. He would tell her secrets just for her, to honor her, to make it feel like there was a special relationship there. And yet we have parents here who abuse that. It's like, my father, I have to be dutiful to him, but like, it's so hard for me to love him. Even if your father or mother are some of the most difficult parents to deal with, we know we have to be dutiful to them. Do your part. This is just a reminder to myself, before anyone else. And if I ask you to make a list of everything that bothers you about your mom or dad, the list will go. Like, oh, they drive me nuts. They're so particular. They're so this. They're all over. They're pressuring me so much, and I have to bite my lip and be patient with them. Yeah. But what if I ask you, what is at least one great thing your parent has taught you? What legacy are they gonna leave behind through you? What legacy are they gonna leave behind through you? Is that they're always kind and generous? They have some good characteristic that you admire so much. I give you an example of my father. Of the many things one can be having difficulties with, I can say that my dad will never, ever let go of a prayer in his life. Just being around him, like his day is scheduled around salah. He may not know this, but I learned so much just being around that. And this legacy I try to live up to in my life and pass down to my children and my family. And for those of us who have parents that have passed away, rahmatullahi alayhim, you're thinking of them right now. Or parents that you haven't seen in a long time. What can you do for them? We know. You make dua for them in your prayers. The Quran is filled with ad'iyah for the parent. You invest for their sake. And you do good deeds for them. We know this. But one thing I read, and I'm going to conclude with this, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. The Prophet ﷺ said, ﷺ, that the best righteousness you can do for a past parent, I love this, is to visit their old friends. Think about that. The best righteousness you can do for a past parent is to visit their old friends. Imagine your mom every Sunday morning go hang out with one of her friends and have like brunch with them. And now that she's passed away, she feel like she lost a friend. But you are a legacy of that person. Imagine taking time out of your day, you know what, I'm gonna go on that Sunday and have brunch with this, my mother's friend. I'm gonna hang out with her, we're gonna reminisce about the past and talk about the future, whatever the case. Imagine the joy that will come into their heart by you doing that for them. And imagine the joy you will fill your parents' heart with if they know that you do this for them. You know who your parents' friends are. And for you to uphold that is a great honor for them. What other religion teaches that? What other way of life teaches this? I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy for us to please our parents, to listen to them and to make them happy. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy for our children to love us and for us to be good towards them and to nurture that relationship, and for us as parents or us as kids to be facilitating avenues to Jannah for His sake. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us all our bad deeds and accept all our good deeds, and to enter us into Jannah بغير حساب, without any accountability whatsoever, and to ease the suffering and the struggling of all our brothers and sisters across the planet, and to accept our deeds, our good deeds, and forgive us our bad deeds. وَأَنْ آخِرَ دَعْوَانَا أَنِ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ وَأَقِمِ الصَّلَاةَ